I don't know why this just popped into my head, but a couple of years ago, I was walking to a convenience store to buy convenient things in the night, and I was pretending to be Batman, because I generally am. And there were some homeless people standing on the sidewalk or sitting on the sidewalk, and they were having a conversation. And as I approached, true story, they said, "Shh, don't say anything. Batman's coming." True story. Forgot about that till now. Anyways, right now we are doing Glorified G for Mr. Matt Klein and Mr. Gabriel Raymond, who didn't necessarily request it, but he said it was his favorite solo, so I'm going to consider this for you also, Gabriel. Okay, ready? I think I can do this one in one fell swoop. We're going to be mostly in B minor pentatonic land for this one. He's playing a D most of the time, right? And D's relative minor is B, so that should come as no surprise. B minor pentatonic is going to be 7, 10, 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 10, 7, 10. Here we go. Start on D7, and you're going to hammer on to D9. And then you're going to do the same thing from G7 to G9, but you're going to do it twice with still only one pluck. So, hammer on, pull off, hammer on, pull off, hammer on, and then you bend this G9, a full step bend, so it sounds like a G11, but here it is without the sound running out. Got that? Then grab your baby E string on the 7th fret, and then bend your B string on the 10th fret. So there's our first segment. We have, and then you're going to play 4 very fast notes. They're going to be E7, B10, B7, and G9. You're going to do it all with one pluck. So pluck your baby E, hammer on to B10, pull off to B7, hammer on to G9. And then go back up to B7. Now we're going to bend G9 down to 7, D9, G7. So that segment is slow first, faster, and the two parts together. Oh God. Cool. Did I miss a note there? No. Next, you're gonna go D9 to 7, pull off, then A9, back to D7, and then back to A9, and then A8, this is a weird note, and then A7, and I like to go down to A5 here, and you'll see why in a second. So that was, because now we're going to grab A7 and give it a little half step bend and then stop it after we start bending it. So the difference between and, right? You recognize that part? Oh, I forgot that note, sorry. That's an E7, and that's why. So we're in our B minor pentatonic here, right? But 4 more notes you can play, or two more notes you can play, or a little mini shape rather, is 2 frets lower on your E and your A strings. Also work in your B minor pentatonic, or any minor pentatonic. Just go this way, and you can slide into stuff that way. But now I've lost track, so we go, and then do your little bend. That's on the A string 7th fret, down to the 5th. Great, so now we have, and now we're into the awesome part, ready? B10 and we're going to hammer on to B12, and then pluck E10. Da 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 da. Only twice. Back to B12. Nope, back to B10, and then G11. So that is twice. Faster. I love doing that. All right, this part is awesome too. We're gonna grab E12 and pull off to 10, and then pluck B10. And then instead of 12E, it's 14E. It's like Today by the Smashing Pumpkins. Just a little different. That many times, so was it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. But for the second set of 5, we're going to start on 14. And end on 14. Well, end on 10, but end on the 14 one. Okay, next. Bend E12, E10, B12, B10. And do it again. This is great. We're changing position. We're going up to B15, bend it, B12, bend G14, and then grab your E15 and do your little move where you got your pinky on B15 and your ring finger on G14, and you strum both, but you when I said strum both, I just thought of the word stromboli. You stromboli, and then you bend the 14th fret of the G string, but not the B string. I've lost my context. So we went stromboli, made me lose my context. Then, oh, I know. So we take this thing we were just doing with our ring finger and our pinky finger on 14, 15, and we move it down to 9, 10, and we do the exact same move. Now notice, when you do your bending, I like to put my middle finger and my ring finger on the string because it makes it easier to bend. You can even do your pointer finger too. So you bending with the strength of 3 fingers, while your pinky finger stays anchored there, not bending on the 10th fret of the B string. Then down to G7, D9, D7. We just do that a couple of times. Followed by E10, bend it, and then regular, and then E7, B10, B7, bend to G9, down to G7, B10, G9, plug it again, and then it's hard to hear. I like to do this thing at the end, but it's probably just that B10 and G7 as the resolution. Oh my God, can I do the whole thing? I'm going to do it kind of slow. Ready? that is the glorified G solo. So good luck, stick with it, you can do it. That's one of those solos that should never change because it's just perfect the way it is. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was helpful, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for being here with more stuff. That was a weird comma situation I had going on there. Anyways, figure it out. Goodbye.